Good day, dear friends. My name is Alexander, and today I would like to tell you about a rather interesting greenhouse design. It's the EuroZECO greenhouse. Its main advantage is one of the lowest prices for creating closed ground systems. Let's consider the design. It's a farm made of a 30x30 pipe, galvanized, and it's a double arch welded together. This arch has a very high load bearing capacity. This is not a 20x20 pipe as in most cases, but specifically 30x30, which is practically a winter version of the design that can be used year-round. There are standard groups here. These are doors and vents in the ends of the greenhouse, that is, a vent at the top and a double door 2 meters wide. Side ventilation can be installed on both sides. In this case, it is installed on one side and there is also a mosquito net here. It is installed quite easily on a variety of soils and can be installed on concrete, can be installed on point piles, that is, various installation options for this greenhouse. In the video, the greenhouse is installed on the ground and fixed with anchors. As we can see, there are 3 connecting runs that give very high rigidity to the end loads, and due to the fact that our structure is made in the form of a farm, it is very convenient to lay various systems for tying plants, for installing heating, lighting, ventilation, that is, this particular farm has a very good load-bearing capacity. What is the attractiveness of this design? It's its price. The price at the end of 2024 is €8 per square meter. Such a design is the EuroZECO greenhouse. You can see it directly on our website teplitca.kiev.ua or on the Eco Greenhouse website. You can enter it into Google or YouTube and choose such a greenhouse. This greenhouse can be used both in winter and summer. In winter, if there is heavy snowfall, the frame itself can be reinforced, but in general, the design allows snow to slide off easily. And due to the fact that we can install a double film, and here it is installed in this particular design, this greenhouse is, firstly, warm, and secondly, snow slides off it easily. The automatic film inflation system is included in the kit. Here, by the way, side ventilation is installed on one side, and this will allow the greenhouse to open in the summer and not overheat. If we install side ventilation on both sides, then our greenhouse will be very well ventilated and breathe well, because the opening area is very large. That is, if we open the vents in the ends, everything breathes perfectly and lets in air. In addition, as you can see, an apron is also installed in the lower profile, that is, the apron allows you to seal and unseal without burying it in the ground. Now the greenhouse is sealed, but at the same time, the clip is above the ground. This design is very convenient and very practical, and most importantly, it is a quick and easy start for starting to grow in the greenhouse industry. I repeat, doors and vents are usually sheathed with polycarbonate to increase rigidity. The ends are under overpressure. There are options when it is completely sheathed with polycarbonate. For those who want to start a greenhouse business or just try to start growing something, the minimum cost of such a design is currently among the various greenhouse designs. It has a huge functionality. It can be used as a hotbed, as a tunnel, as a full-fledged greenhouse with the installation of various equipment in it. As we can see in the end group, in the first and last sections, wind reinforcements are installed that give rigidity and stability in the horizontal plane. We are often asked, why do you use a 30x30 pipe and not a 40x20? After all, 40x20 will hold vertical loads much better than, for example, a 30x30 pipe. On the one hand, this is true, but on the other hand, there are also horizontal loads, and by the way, horizontal loads. If we take the snow load, it's about 100-120 kilograms per square meter, then the wind loads can reach 40-60 kilograms per square meter, and this is the wind load that goes to the ends. Therefore, in addition to the load from above, which we have for a rather short period of the year, that is, we usually need to get through February. Then the winds, as practice shows, are much more often very gusty. The trend is that gusty winds are occurring more and more often due to climate change. Therefore, in addition to vertical loads, we must also take into account horizontal loads, wind loads, and here it is also worth increasing the metal consumption of the structure. Here we have added 5 longitudinal ones. Taking into account the lower one, they give the highest rigidity in horizontal loads. The main point to consider is to prevent air or wind from entering the greenhouse and blowing it away. Therefore, even if side ventilation is installed on one side, as is done here, then this should be the leeward side. If the side ventilation opens, then the doors and vents, if only one side ventilation, must always be open so that the wind has somewhere to go. The kit also includes a system for limiting side ventilation. It is made so that during the wind, the side walls do not clap, that is, there are cables here. They hold quite tightly and work for a long time. I wanted to introduce you to such a design, to tell you a little about it so that if you want to develop a greenhouse business or start working in it, then such a greenhouse can perfectly help you with this. For those who are interested, go to our website teplitca.kiev.ua. It was Alexander with you, the company Eco Greenhouse. Live in harmony with nature and in the rhythm of progress. Until next time.